Yo, guys, Ken Perryman here. I am back again with another product, and it is this guy right here in this box. It is this USB charging station. And let me go ahead and tell you all about it. So you can see right here that this is a 300 watt travel charger, it says, charging station for a multitude of devices. And what's really cool is it shows that you can use either A or C for each one of these slots. So let's say you have some old school A type of charging devices, or maybe you have some devices that can't handle the fast charge, right? It's just a little bit too much. So you go ahead and use the USB-A, so it drops it down a little bit. You have the USB-C cord and a flip switch. But again, it does say that it is a travel portable style system. So let me go ahead and talk about one thing real quick, and it's that guy right there, hashtag sponsored. The company has sent me this device to show you. Let's get right into the box. Oh, all right. Nothing else in there. What's cool about this is that type of standard 3 connector, right, with the ground and your normal 120 connection. This is that standard PC style that you see that plugs into a tower, other stuff. Even my battery system, my battery pack system, one of those big 2,500 watters right there. Even, yeah, I can use that cable. Further digging into this thing, let's pull the phone blocks off. Get this out of the bag. Those little prongs really will grab a hold. Oh, yeah. Right, there it is. Took a little bit. I got little mini hooks in there. Now, this is pretty straightforward. You have a user guide. Simply plug in the charger for the 100 volt to 240 volt power supply unit and connect your device to the charger by USB charging cable. Check it out. Let's walk through it. You got your power supply here. Switch on and off, rubber feet on the bottom. You have your A and C connection bus running all the way across. And I wonder if this is just a light that lights up that says it's connected in the box. Your user guide, your power cable, and your device. It does not come with USB-A or USB-C cables. And for that, I'm going to go grab some here in a minute. But let me get into this a little bit further. I like that I feel this right here is, most importantly, there's a transformer in there. You got these vented holes to let heat out. A very rubberized group here. I think this is very thin, smaller metal, but they have these rubber feet so you don't damage your phones and or your tablets and whatever you're using to charge these with. And I like how these just sit there. So give me a second. I'm going to go get a bunch of cables. Let's get this thing going. This is the only thing that's going to be somewhat of a problem for you, is that you're going to have so many cables, and in many cases, they're going to be extra long. And let's start with the main power cable. Let's get this plugged in. Okay. We are plugged in. This does light up. Very nice. For demonstrative purposes, I have a USB-A cable to USB-C. This is an older Samsung tablet. I'm going to plug this in, and there's a lightning bolt. That means it's starting to charge. Now, let's switch to a USB-C to C cable. Let me move these cables out of the way. Now I can see the cable connections. There's a tablet that's running at about 94%. Let's go ahead and grab us another cable. B-C to USB-C. Gonna plug that in here. I think this needs more juice. Let's unplug this cable. Let's see if this one will work. Okay. This one is 89% charging. This guy is also charging 80, 94. I'm going to show another. Going to have C to C. Yeah, this one seems to work just fine. I'm going to use one of the more recent tablets in the lineup. Let me set that here and then plug this in, and it's at 45% and charging. Cool. Let's make this work the right way. Move you here, move you here, move you here. And now even the larger tablet still is able to hang out here. Just leave it there for a minute. We're going to have another exceptionally long C to C. Plug this guy in here. Most of these are powered off, so it'll take a moment. There's a lightning bolt. It sees it. This thing is not hot. Let's see what it charges up to. Grab another shorter cable. I got other. Let's run this over here. Plug this in. Plug it in to an old note. Put that in there. I just felt it. Look, there it is. It's charging. This thing can handle 5 phones. Once I had all the cables set up, I can run a bank of phones and devices and still have plenty of room to add these chargers at 300 watts. It's not super fast charging, but the intent is so maybe you are working in an area for which you have, anyway, in an area that you have a bunch of phones, maybe you use for inventory control and stuff like that in a business. This will be great because you could just plug them in and charge them up, sit them on the bank, let them do their thing, get something like this cable very short. Let's see if it turns on. Yep, there it is. Get you a really short set of cables that'll work on this. This is so much better than all this gobbledygook. Let me move it in so you can see. I got a ton of wires. Best bet is to get yourself a bunch of shorter, maybe about yay long wires, and just go buy a ton, get this connected and hooked up. You got yourself a charging station for a multitude of phones. Maybe you're at a location where you're going to offer, maybe you got like a little amusement park or some type of activity for guests, and you got a handful of guests who need to charge their phones. For whatever reason, you can have this sitting in there charging it up. Maybe you got a bunch of employees that you require that they keep the phones away from their person while they're doing their activities, but they can sit here and be charged and running and do their thing. Pretty cool, very simple, tons of product. It's still running. I'm actually running this off an outlet that's running other, like my lighting studio stuff. So it's not pulling that much wattage to cause an issue of whatever, like overloading the circuit or anything like that. Let me move to the bottom corner so you can see the full tablet. This is 11 plus inch tablet. It's sitting on here just fine. You got a smaller 8-inch or so. I think I got another smaller one. Yeah. That's like an 8-inch. This is the in between. So you can put this over here. Again, maybe you got a bunch of ordering tablets. Maybe you have a restaurant and you have a bunch of tablets for team members to swap it in, plug it in, get it charged up, grab the next fresh one, take it off, go use your thing, go do your work, and come back and charge. So you can use this for a ton of things. Even if, like me, I have a bunch charging at once, and how this works. So great idea. You can use, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 slots. But you have 12 connections of either USB-C or USB-A. It only does 300 watts, so it might be an overload. I don't think you can use all the A's and the C's together. It'll diminish the wattage and it won't effectively charge. You should use either or, and there you go. See, it's charging. This thing's cool. Covers anything you need for mass charging of multiple devices. So guys, I hope this was helpful and I appreciate your time. And I'm out.